Hey everyone, welcome to my first episode of Taste the Music. I'm Kenny Weber. We're going to be reviewing my two passions in life, which is music. We're going to be looking at a new song every week and breaking it down. And we're also going to be looking at my second passion in life, which is bourbon. This week, we're going to be checking out Copper Craft's single barrel straight bourbon from Holland. It's actually not too far from where we're at. And then we're also going to be looking at the new Linkin Park song, Up From the Bottom. So first, let's start the taste test. It's very mellow on the nose, a little sweetness. Got a hint of caramel, a little butterscotch. It's good. I like that. So we got a it's kind of peppery. Hits you. First you get that nice sweet taste from that caramel and the butterscotch, and then it hits you with that peppery spice. It's subtle. It's nice. Very smooth finish. I like that. We'll listen to some of the song here, break this down, and then we'll get back to the bourbon. All right, so this is Up From the Bottom from Linkin Park. Classic Linkin Park vibe already. You have that cute piano riff right off the beginning, and then it goes in that remix into that guitar kind of deal with the same pattern. Classic Linkin Park. Love it. Let's listen again.
Inside it feels like I'm barely breathing. Feels like air's running out. Inside it's stuck here staring
I like that.
at a sea.
Listen to that. Listen to what she says, stuck. Let's go back a little bit.
Barely breathing. Feels like air's running out. Inside it's stuck here staring at.
Inside the stuck here. Gosh, she has that natural distortion. That's one thing I love about Emily. Not many people can do that. It's not a vocal production deal. She's actually doing that with her voice, and she can control it, which is awesome. You can hear it on her live recordings as well. Very unique. Chester had that, which she was great at. And it sounds like Emily does too. Awesome.
At a ceiling. You put
Sure you always
a
hydrate while you're
keep me
drinking.
down.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing is the same. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I'll try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. Each time I hold my
Love it. So you put me up to keep me down, staring up from the bottom. Love the lyricism. Up, down, down, bottom, up to the bottom, down to up. Love it. Love the aggression. This is what you get from Linkin Park. You got the awesome mix with the hip hop with Mike. You have Emily coming in. Classic. Love it. Let's keep listening.
fist inside my pocket. Hold my breath until I'm blue.
Check out that
Feels like
lighting.
a knife
That's so
pushed
cool.
deep
Let's go back.
inside. Breath until fist inside my
Up there.
pocket.
Look at the ceiling.
Each time I hold
Look at that up
my
there.
fist inside
That's so
my
cool.
pocket. Hold my breath until I'm blue. Feels like a knife pushed deep inside a socket. Bristling, listening to you.
opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting.
Let's listen to Mike's verse again.
Down a drain without a name.
Listening to
Waking up without a name. Opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change.
Waking up without a name. This hits me, right? For those of you who've listened to my music, this is speaking right to me. I feel like a lot of Linkin Park songs do, but this one is great. Feeling like you aren't yourself, you're not knowing who you are anymore. You're circling around the drain. What else did he say there?
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You're circling around the drain, no one else to blame but yourself, right? Hits deep, doesn't it? It's fantastic. Let's keep listening.
keep me waiting. Down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom. Up from the bottom. I'll try escaping, but there's
Harmony with
nowhere
Mike.
to go. Staring up from the bottom. Up from the bottom.
We're going to listen to harmony again.
Everybody out there, devil is
Whoa.
coming.
Did Mike just give Emily the guitar here?
Poison on.
Let's see. Yeah, she sure did.
Everybody out there, devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a
Love this
mountain.
one,
Father
Mike.
never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out there, devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost already off running.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's break this down. Let's go back and listen. We need more of this from Mike, right? This is awesome.
Everybody out there, devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop. Father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in.
All right, so you got poison on his lips. Words mean nothing. This is about the inner conflict, right? With yourself, kind of how we spoke about earlier. Excuse me. Father never loved him. Didn't have a mom supporting him. He's all on his own, but all of his choices are his, right? We can all reflect on that.
Everybody out there, devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost already off running.
Listen to that production there.
Everybody
hear
out
the
there,
enemy.
devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop. Father never loved him. Mama said
That
he's
kind
bad
of
enough
devilish
times that it's
voice.
sunk in. Everybody
That devilish voice in the lower range adds that texture. Maybe that's even representing the devil inside him. Love the production from this. Mike is so good at producing.
out there, devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost already off running.
Oh, there's Emily with the guitar. Cool light spread. Oh, that's trippy. Check that out. The ceiling, it's all twisted. It's trippy. Giving it back to Mike.
Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gotta get out of here. Up from the bottom, gotta get out of here.
Here's something back there, right before the, let's see.
Waiting down here, so far below.
piano.
Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try
Yeah. All right. Here's a pro tip for all you young producers out there. Listen to what they're doing here. So
waiting
They brought everything in the center. You got the piano, you got Emily's vocals all in the center. It's not wide. Listen. And then wide. Oh. So if you're not listening on speakers, put some headphones on, listen to some good quality speakers. You can hear he puts everything right into the center. And then, so it's essentially monotone. And then when you hit that beat, after the music drops and it goes back to the hard rock, right? It splits into both. You get that more full sound. This is a expert production tip. Not many people can produce like Mike can. And this is absolutely fantastic. Listen one more time and go to the end.
Down here, you keep me waiting. Down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom. Up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom. Gotta get out of here. Up from the bottom. Gotta get out of here.
Ah, great. So in the end, you have the angst, you have the inner conflict, you have the intensity of Linkin Park. Doesn't feel like all hope is lost, right? Gives you the emotion in the end, finding that inner strength to get through it and to get out. Great song, great lyrics, great rapping, great rock. Love the rats from Mike Shinoda on this. We need to see more of this. And maybe because Emily's newer, maybe we'll see more. Hopefully. It's awesome. She is growing on me, by the way. I wasn't so sure when I first saw their live stream event. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. But now, listening to the songs, she really is growing on me. You can't replace Chester, but she is good. She brings a lot to the vocals and the overall performance. So I definitely give this a pass. So back to the bourbon that we're drinking here. Just some notes on this. This is 106.8 proof, 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4% barley. Like I said, it was very, very peppery. It's a very smooth finish, though, I will have to say. So this bottle, I picked this up at the local Meijer. It's about $80. A little on the higher price range for your average buyer. But for what you're getting, this has great value. For those who can't afford it, I would say this is an everyday drinker. For those who can, I would say this is a very good top shelf, bring it out, on special occasion type deals. I would give this a 9 out of 10 based on the exceptional taste and the value. Go pick it up. It's Coppercraft single barrel straight bourbon, made here in Michigan. Thank you guys for watching my first video. Please like and subscribe. Comment on what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. See what we want to see in the future, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.